Well, and I think both of us are always talking about this and the constituencies you and I represent, the fields you and I represent. But I think this message can't be emphasized too much. Those kinds of calls matter, don't they? I mean, representatives and senators, when they're flooded with calls, when they get even a dozen calls that say hands off Social Security, that gets heard, doesn't it?
Absolutely, especially when there's something like cutting Social Security benefits. And people in Washington, D.C., they know that the vast majority of the voters do not want them to cut those programs. And so knowing that those of us who are not in Washington, D.C., those of us who are voters, regular citizens, knowing that we know what they're doing, right? When we put them on notice and we say, don't cut any backroom deal to cut Social Security benefits. We're watching. We know what we know chain CPI. That's not some sort of budget math. That's cutting Social Security benefits. And when we can have regular people call up in great numbers and let them know, hey, we're watching. Don't do that. We know that's a benefits cut. It totally puts the senators and representatives on notice, and it can change their behavior.